Have you ever wondered what happens between the humble peanut field and that satisfying twist of your peanut butter jar? The answer might surprise you. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on one of America's most beloved spreads, consumed in over 90% of American households. While you may think you know peanut butter, the industrial dance of machinery that transforms raw legumes into that smooth, spreadable comfort is anything but ordinary. Stay with me, because what I'm about to reveal about your breakfast staple might forever change how you see what's sitting in your pantry. From farm to factory, the journey begins, not in the factory, but in the sun-drenched fields of Georgia, Texas, and Alabama, where 60% of America's peanuts grow under the watchful eyes of farmers whose families have cultivated this crop for generations. After harvest, these unassuming legumes face their first industrial challenge: quality control. Peanuts arrive at processing facilities by the ton, where high-powered optical sorting technology, the same used in diamond mining, scans each peanut at speeds of up to 2,000 per second. Any that fail to meet strict quality standards are instantly ejected with precision air jets. The survivors move to massive roasters, where temperatures soar to 320 degrees. But here's what the jar never tells you. The timing of this roast doesn't just affect flavor, it fundamentally alters the molecular structure of the proteins and oils, determining whether your peanut butter will separate in the jar months later. Manufacturers guard these roasting formulas like national secrets, and between us, some major brands have actually patented their specific roasting temperature curve. It's worth millions in intellectual property. The transformation. Now comes the moment of truth, the transformation from nut to butter. But first, the roasted peanuts must be cooled and blanched, a process where hot air and abrasion strip away their reddish-brown skins that, if left intact, would add an unpleasant bitterness. Then, the blanched peanuts move toward what workers affectionately call the beast, an industrial grinder capable of pulverizing several tons of peanuts per hour. Inside this mechanical monster, the first grind creates a coarse meal. But it's the second grinding phase where the magic happens. As the peanuts break down, their natural oils release, beginning the emulsification process. The grinding friction generates heat, reaching temperatures of up to 165 degrees, transforming solid peanuts into a flowing river of proto-peanut butter. But here's what they don't show on the jar label. At this very moment, the mixture reaches its most nutritionally powerful state, with antioxidants at their peak potency. However, left uncontrolled, these same compounds would cause the product to spoil within days. And now, your peanut butter stands at a crossroads, one that will determine its fate on your shelf. The final product. This is where natural and commercial peanut butters diverge dramatically. For natural peanut butter, the journey is nearly complete. The ground peanuts are cooled and jarred, which explains why you need to stir natural varieties. But for commercial peanut butter, we enter the stabilization phase. Here, manufacturers introduce additional ingredients: hydrogenated vegetable oils to prevent separation, salt as both a flavor enhancer and preservative, and often sugar to mask the bitter notes created during industrial processing. The mixture now enters what engineers call the crystallization chamber. Rapid temperature changes and constant agitation create microscopic crystal structures, giving commercial peanut butter its signature consistency. Not too hard in the refrigerator, not too runny at room temperature. Think of it as peanut butter boot camp, where unruly molecules are whipped into formation. But the most surprising step? The final product undergoes sonic vibration treatment. Yes, sound waves. This eliminates air bubbles that would otherwise reduce shelf life from months to weeks. The next time you twist open that jar, you're not just accessing a simple spread. You're holding the culmination of precision engineering, agricultural expertise, and food chemistry, perfected over decades. But let me ask you this. Now that you know what goes into making this pantry staple, will you ever see your next peanut butter sandwich the same way? If you found this glimpse behind the factory doors fascinating, hit subscribe for more videos.